Good afternoon, and thank you for joining me here for the Taz Effect. Daily news in a way you didn't know you could use. Whew, cha, cha. Where to begin? That is the question of the day. It's a question of every day because so much is happening. So, in case you missed it, yes, Trump has decided and declared that any attack against Qatar is an attack against the United States. So, yeah, what is he trying to get from Qatar now that he's going to lie and say was a gift that we're going to pay for so he can check it off of his bucket list? Because what? What? More or less, yes. Now, many of you have also probably seen the video going around of Ted Cruz saying to not attack pedophiles. Many people, including myself, watched it multiple times to make sure that it was not a deep fake, to see if it was AI or not. Coming from the Daily Beast, Ted Cruz says, "Let's stop attacking pedophiles, an awkward gap." Yeah. Ted Cruz called on Democrats and Republicans to stop attacking pedophiles as he stumbled through a Senate hearing Tuesday. The Republican senator suffered the awkward slip up while speaking at a Senate Judiciary Committee hearing on the Trump administration's response to crime in cities where he declared Democrat crime policies kill people. What? Wait, what? Senator Cory Booker also said we should have bipartisan agreement. I think that's a great idea. We should have bipartisan agreement, Cruz said, seizing on the Democratic senator's earlier remarks urging Republicans to work on a bipartisan way to keep communities safe. How about we all come together and say, let's stop murderers, Cruz continued. How about we all come together and say, let's stop rape? How about we all come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles? Wait, what? Wrong answer. Wrong answer. The Texas senator, 54, did not correct himself and moved on to rattling off statistics touting President Donald Trump's war on crime spectacle in Washington, D.C. The Daily Beast understands that Cruz meant to say, let's stop pedophiles. No, the fuck he didn't. No, the fuck he didn't. No, the fuck he didn't. Stop trying to translate for these idiots that you all keep saying that you support because they speak plainly. Stop making excuses and trying to correct things that they didn't correct. You just stated that he didn't correct himself. I saw the video. He didn't. He didn't feel like he said anything wrong. He didn't have a oh shit look on his face. He didn't take a moment and go, oh, I meant this. He didn't, because we've all done this where you misspeak because your brain is maybe moving a little bit faster than your mouth. He did not correct himself. He didn't need to say, let's stop pedophiles. He said what the fuck he meant. Yes, he did. Oh, yes, he did. One particular pedophile, Jeffrey Epstein, has often dominated the conversation on Capitol Hill in recent months. Cruz in January said Trump should absolutely declassify files from the investigation into the late convicted child sex offender, saying, we deserve to know who is implicated in abusing children. You, motherfucker.
The audience come with snacks.
Oh, thank you.
The caramel.
Oh, because you got popcorn. I want popcorn too.
What do you think about this?
Oh, thank you. During Tuesday's Senate hearing, which was titled Blue City Chaos and Tragedy, How the Trump Administration is Addressing the Human Cost of Soft on Crime Policies by the GOP-led Judiciary Committee, Cruz praised Trump's deployment of the National Guard to D.C. We're giving Senate hearings titles like that.
Studio in here, y'all. Let the fun begin.
Okay. Trump argued Tuesday that America was facing an invasion from within in a speech to hundreds of generals that didn't want to be there and admirals who didn't want to be there, who are not getting paid today.
Who still don't want to be there?
Who took an oath to protect the people of the United States and the Constitution, not a fat fuck that wants to be a dictator.
It's a job.
But can't even properly use his dick.
It's a job.
Who have been summoned from their posts to hear the president speak alongside Pentagon Chief Pete Hegseth. Trump railed against Democratic cities such as Chicago, Portland, and Los Angeles. Portland is white as hell. And before you melanated Portland residents come on here going, we exist there too. We know it's like a total of 20 of y'all. We see you. Like, we can't help but see you. We can see you from the fucking satellites. It's so damn white there, okay? You look like somebody sprinkled a little bit of pepper into the salt container at the restaurant. We see you. Benny Hill in the studio audience. Oh, yeah.
There's no power cord.
It takes the power from your phone.
I don't want the power from my phone.
We'll practice between now and Rouse High Exalted. Speaking of which, quick caveat. Rouse High Exalted tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. The dynamic duo will be on there. Only one of us will be high, though. Spoiler alert, it's the one that needs supervision. Don't get excited. High off life. Get your mind out the gutter, people. He had urged Hegseth to use dangerous cities as training grounds for military, declaring that we'll straighten them out one by one.
And who did her?
I'm going to need Donald John Trump Sr. to stop trying to poorly cosplay Fredo. And I'm going to need somebody in Trump's sphere to let him watch the full Godfather trilogy to the end. Let him watch it to the end. Okay? Yeah. me to it. I mean, that's what he is. I mean, now, yes, Fetterman once again voted in lockstep with the GOP. If you are still shocked by Fetterman and his voting, I don't know what to tell you. Seek therapy. Plug the hole in your head that keeps allowing smarticle particles to escape. I don't know. Okay? Fetterman only ran and only registers as a Democrat because he doesn't want to wear a suit and tie. And after having a stroke, it looked better because he knew Republicans wouldn't take him. But ideologically, he's GOP through and through. Oh, Fredo is definitely smarter than Trump. Absolutely. But there are two other and from the Democratic Party that voted in lockstep with the GOP. Just like people flip-flop. There are a lot of people who, in order to get elected for the sake of power, not the populace, are pretending to be liberal, to be leftist when the cameras are on, and then when they vote, you know.
Did you read the instructions?
But That's not the only issue that we have. And the other issue is not really for those that are not Republican. It is definitely for the Republicans. Coming out of Politico, a small think tank's crusade against Obamacare is making some Republicans nervous.
Think tank against.
Yes. With its well-placed alumni network and aggressive advocacy, Paragon Health Institute is pressuring Republicans to let Obamacare subsidies expire despite urging from GOP centrists. Yeah, because it's all about the money. Money, 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 money.
Wait, there's centrists in the GOP?
Yes. They're centrist on all sides, just like they're conservatives and liberals and leftists on all sides. That's why I tell people to stop just equating conservatism to the GOP.
I know that's right.
Ideologies are not political parties. In political parties, there's levels to it. There's levels to everything. Everything is like a parfait or an onion, depending on what you like in life.
I like a blooming onion.
I got a blooming, never mind. One small think tank is driving health policy within the GOP. It has also created friction on Capitol Hill and in the White House as Republicans clash over the future of Obamacare. Paragon Health Institute was established in 2021 and has only 11 full-time staffers, but founder Brian Blaze is credited with formulating many of the proposals that became the basis for nearly $1 trillion in Medicaid cuts enacted as part of the GOP mega bill. For those that are outside of the GOP, why aren't you creating lobbies? You keep saying you want these changes and you're all about matching energy, but you're not matching activism. You're not matching organization. You're not matching anything but complaints. That's all you're doing. Where are the lobbies? Brian Blaze created this in 2011 and is responsible for $1 trillion worth of cuts. You say you want things. Where are your lobbyists? Where are your lobbying firms? You're bitching and complaining. I can't believe these people are getting paid. Activism does not make you wealthy. Activism does not get you the plane tickets and the hotel rooms. Activism all on its own, without anybody backing you, without sponsors, doesn't get you in the room to do anything. This is why the Republican Party is eons ahead of us. This is why they keep politically getting what they want, what they desire. This is why they continue to have, excuse the expression, their foot on our necks. You all are bitching and complaining because there is a think tank paying creators to educate you on civics in a manner that you should have been educated on by your parents and by the school system. And at this point, you're full-fledged fucking adults and need to tell everybody every damn day how grown you are. But you still didn't teach yourself this shit. But we can't listen to them. They're being paid to do it. But you want us to have a bleeding heart for Dean.
Fuck Dean.
Because he thought that he was going to be the Kirk protege, and the current Kirk protege is causing a rift in MAGA right now because he was on a damn private. Well, it appeared that he was on a private jet. Video's posted. You can take a look at it if you like. So once again, where are your lobbyists? Because you don't really want change. You want to bitch and complain just like the motherfuckers that are still chasing Kamala Harris around. And no, I've seen the videos. I've heard the commentary going, oh, you all they're just afraid of Trump. No, they're not. No, they're not. Because if it was about them just being afraid of Trump and wanting to place the blame on anybody but Trump and distract, they're not harassing Jill Stein. They're not even asking where she is. They're not asking for the libertarian candidate, no nothing. It's
Mhm.
anti-blackness. It is anti-black woman. It is misogynoir, and that's why they're doing it. And they know that you're going to continue to do it because at the end of the day, this goes beyond politics. They don't give a damn about politics. They don't give a damn about the Palestinians. They don't give a damn about the Congolese or the Sudanese. They want to keep it in your mind, in the front of your mind, that black women are never to be protected. Black women are never to be held up. Black women are never to be the head of them. They don't want black women to be the boss of them. And that's how they look at the POTUS as.
Somebody keeps saying they my boss.
But let's continue. The group's success is thanks in large part to its vast alumni network spread out across the highest levels of government, from the Speaker's office to the Trump administration. Now Blaze is looking to exert its clout again, mounting a fierce campaign to convince lawmakers to let Enhanced Affordable Care Act tax credits expire at the end of the year. Democrats have made an extension of the boosted Obamacare subsidies first approved by Congress in 2021 as the centerpiece. Amazing that this organization was created in 2021 as their centerpiece demand in the current government funding fight. Republicans need to figure out if they're willing to deal, and Paragon doesn't want them to bend at all. And it's these things that right now you have the GOP lying about. They're telling people every chance that they get, well, the Democrats want illegals to get free health care and this, and that's what they're fighting for, and that's what the government is shut down. A bullshit. And here's the thing. For you staunch GOP / MAGA motherfuckers that are in the government, how many times are you going to allow them to shut the government down and lie, and you help them lie? Because right now, you can't pay your bills. You can't put gas in your car. You can't pay for your kids to have school lunch. You know, Lil Bobby been looking forward to signing up for Pee Wee football, and now he can't. Because you need to penny pinch. And this time, you can't rely on the food banks. This time, you can't rely on Salvation Army. This time, you can't rely on St. Vincent de Paul because they don't have the funding that they used to. People don't have the discretionary funds to be able to donate. The grocery stores, etc., that used to give nearly expired food or things that weren't, selling the way that they thought to these food banks, they can't do that anymore. They got to sell everything up into the minute that the expiration date is that day because of tariffs and everything else. So when are you all going to stop lying? Because you are lying your way into poverty and literal death. Like, you all refuse to learn, even when you were sending your children, your parents, your friends, and some of y'all, why am I looking up? Some of y'all sent yourselves on to the afterlife. How's it? Is it really hot down there? You want some water? You want a little ice water? You want to? Oh, too bad, too sad. Beelzebub said you can't handle deliveries. He said the he said the tariffs was too high. He can't let no ice water deliveries come. But you look good. You look good sweating it out for the 80s. Okay. Because you chose to lie about COVID. You chose to lie about cures. You chose to lie trying to line your pockets. But here's the thing. All of you MLM girlies, how sustainable is that income when your customer base died off? Or now your customer base is permanently disabled and they can't work. And that Social Security check that's about to be delayed because of a government shutdown, those veterans benefits that are about to be delayed because of this government shutdown, how are they gonna buy from you now? How are you gonna pay your mortgage? How are you gonna pay your rent? How are you gonna pay that car note? Y'all don't think. You let greed for 1 o'clock cloud your judgment because you're not thinking about 3 o'clock. Listen to that again.
I did. I'm still confused.
How are you confused?
I'm just joking.
Now, Blaze is looking to Brian is exceptionally smart, principled. No, he's not principled. He is not principled. If he wants benefits for people to be forced to run out, that's not a principled individual. And let's start calling these people out because they have no problem cutting us off and lying. So why aren't we cutting them off to correct them? And motivated by good intentions. No, the fuck he's not. No, the fuck he's not. He's not. Said Paul Winfrey, the president and CEO of the Economic Policy Innovation Center, another conservative think tank. Of course. Of course. The liars are all in this together. The thing about it is, somebody who's able to amass that much influence that quickly, they're going to use all of the pats on the back, all of the letters of recommendation, all of the reference letters, just to fuck each other over. Because one thing for certain, two things for sure. Racist white people have no friends, and they pretend not to have enemies. The only ones that they are loyal to are themselves. They're not loyal to their children, their spouses, their parents, their siblings, nothing. Listen to a racist describe their families as opposed to someone who just happens to be white. A white person will tell you about their aunts, their cousins, their friends. They can tell you specific times when they became friends with this person, what they love to do it. A racist person will tell you about their mother's sister, their father's brother, their parents' parents. They'll tell you about their parental units. They'll tell you about their daughter's children. They'll tell you about their co-worker's boss. See how they, through language, distance themselves from everybody? Because when they use that language, because what you say out loud, you believe it, it sinks in. They don't feel obligated to anybody. They don't have to give humanity or respect to anybody because they're always putting distance. They're not going to tell you about their cousins. They're going to tell you about their mother's sister's children.
Well, wait.
Now, with this government shutdown, and yes, there are some preliminary vote. There is some preliminary voting going on. Hold on, I don't know how this is. Going this way. And yet another journalist has been hospitalized after attempting to photograph ICE agents in a public elevator.
Well, damn.
Erica Kirk continues to tell her husband's audience to buckle up as she promises countless hours of unseen content. From where? From where?
Is your gifting suspended?
Huh?
Is your gifting suspended?
Yes. Hold on. Let's go to this one. We'll come back to the breakdown of the government shutdown. Erica Kirk, who has
How you gonna
told.
get high tonight?
Did you miss me saying how on life?
I did. My bad.
We're like 20 years past that comment.
I'm slow.
Obviously. I mean, I could pop a gummy out the freezer.
Your mama. I got no gummies in the freezer.
What's in the freezer?
Weed.
Oh, I don't want to smoke it because that smells. I don't like the
All I got.
smell.
All I got is weed in the refrigerator. Y'all didn't hear that.
Erica Kirk told the audience of her late husband Charlie's show to buckle up on Friday as she promised countless hours of previously unseen content from him and discussed the responsibility she feels to continue his movement. How you gonna continue it? You supposed to be barefoot pregnant in the kitchen making sandwiches. My thing is, since you're trying to look like a disheveled college student, go get you some black dick.
Black dick.
That'll show us.
I'm show your husband too.
He'll be looking up at you.
The lower room.
Man, y'all got something in common. I know you both like black dick. She's already changed her tune like 6 different times. The new CEO of Turning Point USA, Erica Kirk, appeared as a special guest host on the Charlie Kirk Show.
Is it still his show? Because he's dead.
Where she said the program will continue on as a North Star for conservatism with rotating host and cast.
Hopefully, it's going to be a conservative daily show.
Isn't his podcast studio in the house?
That's crazy.
So you have spent no time with your children, getting them through this grieving process. And every time I see clips of her, she's sitting at the table with men. And look, I'm on the show, and all of my co-hosts are men. I get it. But your kids ain't seen daddy.
Where's my daddy?
Where is my daddy? My daddy, my daddy. And all these men's coming through. I don't know.
Mama, which uncle is this?
Mama, you said daddy wasn't coming back, but I heard you saying daddy when you was in the room with Uncle, I forget his name. Uncle Tuesday. Allegedly. Charlie and the Charlie Kirk Show is not just a show, she said.
Yeah.
It has a movement attached to it.
Yeah.
This is not going anywhere. It's just not. What is the movement? Is it a bowel movement?
Ask the Royfers if they're going anywhere.
Is it a bowel movement? Like, because I feel like the circumference of his head says that he was so backed up in that area that it was starting to go the other way. Like, Erica Kirk added that she had decades worth of my husband's voice and archives that no one had seen or heard. Why?
That's creepy.
Why? First of all, he wasn't that great. He wasn't that prolific, and he liked putting everything out there. He wasn't known for his editing. Like, and why are you keeping what was supposed to be on the cutting room floor? So you're gonna splice together the B-roll and put that up? Okay. Are you cool with Stephen Miller's wife? Because it doesn't seem like any of you huffers like your husbands. Now I know you cool with Usha. So when is Usha Vance coming out to let us know how much she can't stand JD? I mean, we kind of have a picture. We kind of got a picture that JD's wife Usha does not like him. The fact that she and the children have yet to move into the vice president's residence and they're just chilling in East Walnut Hills, Cincinnati, Ohio.
Lord have mercy.
We have unused material from speeches that he'd had that no one has heard yet. Was he recording him practicing the speeches? Like, if you give a speech, people have heard it. If you
Thank you.
Jeepers creepers, where'd you get that? Oh, mercy, Jesus Christ!
Don't call Jeepers. He might come Big G.
First of all, Big G, I'm not Barbara. Okay, I'm not Barbara. She keep playing with you. I'm not. I am. I'm not. I won't. I want none of the smoke. Okay. I got a no call, no show leg and a dissociative kneecap. I can't see. I can't hear. Okay. I have no problem with letting you sleep. Okay. She woke you up early. Okay. I did. I didn't. I was willing to tiptoe in and hit snooze on the alarm for you, Big G. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. I'll make you a nice breakfast. You tend to like the men, so you want me to slow roasted with little eggs
Hey,
on the
hey,
side.
hey.
You want the man barbacoa, or you want traditional barbecue?
Ma'am, I am a man.
They can spare another conservative.
Oh, okay. We'll talk conservative. Okay.
Right, Ron. I don't think that they're happy either. Now, according to Trump,
Drum.
and the Hill, Trump announces big deal with Pfizer to lower drug prices. I don't think it's the drugs that we are thinking of, and I think he cut a deal for drugs that Donnie Jr. likes. I think that's what he thinks he accomplished. I could be
Hashtag.
wrong. Okay, that booty meat booger sugar, like
Booty meat, booger sugar. Booty meat, booger sugar.
why do you encourage my shenanigans? President Trump on Tuesday announced that Pfizer had agreed to sell its products in the U.S. at most favored nation pricing one day after the administration required companies to respond to his prescription drug pricing executive order. An executive order is not the law of the land. They don't have to listen to you. And what the hell is most favored nation price? He just, thank you, honey. He just makes stuff up as he goes on. Trump wants to be liked so bad.
Put it in your mic, because I heard that.
This mic?
Because I heard when I whispered that to you.
Tell you something you might like to hear. It's very good. It's very good.
I can tell.
Auntie bought the mic, remember? So she spent a little money on it. This ain't something I would have bought. Because you know I'd have taken my ass to Five Below and bought it. It wouldn't have cost nothing.
Bitch, I put up 19,000, like 1,900. Like, how did you just get 1,300 in the last 5 minutes? You a lying motherfucker.
Would you not cuss out TikTok?
I put up 1,900 my goddamn self.
So Trump is out here thinking that he's doing a big one for Pfizer. So, in Trump's mind, this is what Trump hears when he wakes up in the morning, and he's not. President Trump on Tuesday announced that Pfizer had agreed to sell its products in the U.S. at most favored nation pricing one day after the administration required companies to respond to his prescription drug pricing executive order. Drug makers were given until September 29th to respond to Trump's most favored nation executive order that requires companies to sell drugs in the U.S. at the lowest price they sell in other developed countries established direct to customer avenues and not sell new drugs for lower prices in other countries. How the fuck we gonna have direct to consumer avenues for pharmaceuticals?
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all don't know what goes on in the United? People crush up aspirin and snort it. Okay, don't give them direct access to shit.
Crushing up Tylenol and snorting it. It's gonna cause autism.
Don't crush up. I'm pretty sure my mom's chain smoking is what caused my autism. That or the Jack and Coke. I don't know.
Yeah, a touch of autism.
I'm completely touched by the tism. You know how the show Touched by an Angel? I'm definitely touched by the tism.
Mm-hmm. I'll touch your tism later.
You know they can hear you. Studio audience, do not fall asleep.
Why you snitching?
Because when you be slacking on the job and they be missing stuff, and I gotta explain it to you later.
Studio audience, he like his naps.
Take a nap after the after the show we got stuff to do. Pfizer is committing
to my little 20 minutes in now.
I mean, you gave me a Reese cup, so okay.
And popcorn.
You did shit popcorn, and it's nice and buttery.
It's cheesy.
Cheese? I ain't taste no cheese. Hold on, wait a minute. No.
Mm-hmm.
Should
I
put,
got regular cheddar and I got white cheddar in there. I don't know which one I pulled.
should put a little hot sauce on it. That's what I should have did.
Got no hot sauce.
I got hot sauce right here in my purse.
I know you do.
Okay, we have to focus. But Direct Avenue, how you gonna do that? Like they give us commercials about the drugs, and then they don't even really give us a whole lot of information about the drugs. The only thing they say is if you're allergic to it, don't take it. Bitch, I don't know what the fuck is in this drug.
Oh no. They give you more information about the side effects that may occur than what the drug actually, the benefits of the drug is. Shit.
Yeah, they be like,
may cause anal leakage, may cause severe blindness,
may cause death.
Right, you be like, wait a minute, whoa.
That's why that's the cause of death. And then y'all say that it's illegal if I try to off myself. So if I ask for this drug and then I kind of sort of die, y'all gonna come arrest me at the hospital because you're gonna think that this is suicide.
Like, bitch, my foot itch. Why I gotta take something that's gonna make me die?
Yeah, I went from a itchy hand to a leaky booty hole. Like, what the hell?
Like, I deal with the itchy hand. Fuck that.
Silence and as what?
Oh shit, I remember that. Hey, snacky snack. Snacky snack. Snacky snack.
Oh, good lord. Oh, okay. Also, according to Trump, Pfizer's committing to offer all of their prescription medications to Medicaid. Didn't they do that shit before? Like, that's guaranteed money. Who is denying? It will be the most favored nation's prices. It's going to have a huge impact on bringing Medicaid costs down like nothing else. The Medicaid that you cut funding to?
A bullshit.
That's how it's going to bring costs down. Can't nobody get Medicaid. So, yeah, you know. That's y'all president.
I ain't vote for that asshole.
That is y'all president. He trying to deport me.
That's Dale president.
He trying to deport me. So
that's DJ Dale's president. Maybe snacky snacks too.
Coming from the U.S. Sun, workers forced to repay $2.7 billion in overpayments as freeze officially ends.
Not the air quotes.
Workers in Michigan are being forced to repay benefits to the state's unemployment insurance agency, the UIA, that were paid out as financial support during the pandemic.
I hope y'all can hear me.
We can hear, yeah. Roughly 335,000 have been targeted to pay back the benefits they received at the height of the COVID-19 quarantines. The majority of the claims that the agency has specified date back to March 2020 and span to 2021. This was a time when thousands were unable to leave their homes to get to work. Jason Palmer, UIA director, said that while he understood the strain this will put on Michigan households, the state was legally required to recoup the benefits.
That shit.
Nobody cares.
Go recoup it from Trump. He said, we understand the impact these collections will have on the household budgets. Do you? Because you're going to put people in a position where they're going to need benefits again. So you're just going to keep having them pay. This sounds like a government-sponsored payday loan. I'm no detective, but we pay taxes so that we have these benefits, so that we stay afloat, so that we keep the economy afloat. Because when the economy shrinks and then goes downward, we have a Great Depression. And the last time we had a Great Depression, the white folk started leaping off of buildings, killing each other, and selling their children.
They lost their goddamn.
Some of them sold their children outright. Some of them sold their children into white slavery. And for those of y'all that aren't familiar with the term white slavery, that is sex trafficking. And cannibalism increased. Like I said, I may not be a detective, but jumped out of windows, off of buildings, off of bridges.
I may not be a smart man, Jenny, but I know people's gonna start jumping off buildings again.
And if that's not enough, while people are claiming that there's an influx of anti-Semitism and attacks on Jewish individuals,
surprise, motherfucker. Surprise, motherfucker.
Coming from Reuters, Trump targeting of pro-Palestinian campus activists for deportation is unlawful, U.S. judge rules. Now, if there's an uptick in anti-Semitism,
they're coming from the White House.
How come the only people listed as victims on police report are not Jewish? And how come they admittedly are engaging in pro-Palestine protests, but not anti-Jewish protests? They're not even bringing up Jewish people or Judaism.
Israelis, the Zionists, the baby Hitlers.
A U.S. judge ruled on Tuesday that President Donald Trump's administration had acted unconstitutionally by adopting a policy of revoking visas, arresting, detaining, and deporting foreign students and faculty engaged in pro-Palestinian advocacy. In a scathing 161-page ruling, U.S. District Judge William Young in Boston sided with groups representing university faculty by finding that the administration was chilling free speech on college campuses in violation of the U.S. Constitution's First Amendment. Isn't it funny that the "don't tread on me, I believe in the First Amendment, yada, 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 we got to guzzle the glizzy of Charlie Kirk and get his name tattooed all over us" is trying to take away the First Amendment from everybody else that isn't spewing the same bullshit that they're spewing? Just saying. I'm just saying. And for all of those that are like, oh, but they're taking it to court, you're getting so down and out. Trump doesn't have a good track record in court. Okay? That man is worse in court than Shaq was at the free throw line. Okay? Trump in court is worse than the Dallas Cowboys ever since 1987. I need you to come on. If you hear that Trump is being taken to court or trying to take somebody to court, just realize victory is ours. Okay? It's not his. It is not. Now, with a little bit of sleuthing, and you don't even have to be good at sleuthing, we know there was a government shutdown, and we know what what the Republicans are trying to make the narrative. And coming from KIRO7 Seattle, federal HUD website blames the radical left for government shutdown. If you didn't have on your 2025 bingo card bullshit rhetoric being perpetuated by the Trump administration, I have some swampland in the backyard to sell to you. You can visit it 2 to 3 business days a decade. Okay? Okay. Those who went to visit the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development's website on Monday night were met with 2 default pop-up messages about the government shutdown. The message first pops up in a light tan colored box. When you close out of it, the same message appears in a stationary red box on the homepage that you can't close out of. The first message said, "The radical left are going to shut down the government and inflict massive pain on the American people unless they get their $1.5 trillion wish list of demands. The Trump administration wants to keep the government open for the American people."
Wrong.
KIRO7 noted the message on HUD.gov around 7:30 p.m. It's unclear when it went up. The message appears on any page on the website that you click on. As of 9 p.m. Pacific time, when the government officially shut down, the message then read, "The radical left in Congress shut the government down. HUD will use available resources to help Americans in need."
Wrong.
It appears that the Department of Housing and Urban Development is the only federal department to make such a stance on its website. The other 14 remain untouched. It's unclear why the department chose to issue such a message. KIRO7 has reached out to Washington representatives for comment. The HUD secretary is Scott Turner. There are quite a few people trying to suck up to Trump right now because this is one big, amazing race reality show of who can be the dumbest the most on camera. Just, I don't. I got nothing. I am suspended for right now. And oh, real quick, couple of things. One, if anyone is a veteran, not active duty, because the way Whiskey Leaks is doing things, I don't want anybody to get in trouble. But if you are a veteran and you would like to join the podcast, Conversations with Taz, to discuss what happened yesterday and the new rules that Whiskey Leaks wants to implement, please reach out to me so I can get you onto there. 2, there is new merch. For those that said that you wanted this logo, Substack, sorry, you can't see it, but it is the Taz Effect logo. On merch, it is up. It is there. Link is in the bio. There is also Reclaiming Our Power merch, fresh off the presses today. Tassie Farms remembers, resist fascism, and more. There is a great video up there. Yeah, TikTok don't like me. It doesn't. What was I say? Do not forget you can subscribe on TikTok, YouTube, and on Substack. The paid subscriptions on Substack give you a whole other level of great in-depth history, commentary, etc. For those joining the history class this Saturday, it will take place 1 hour earlier. Link is in the bio for that as well. I think I'm forgetting something. Rouse High Exalted tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. And the Sound of Coffee in the Morning. You can view all of these through the link in my bio, GCPR Radio. And I believe that's everything. I think. If I'm missing anything, it is not intentional. Yep, I believe that's all that there is. And as far as the breakdown for what it means for a government shutdown, I'm going to give it a few more hours to see how this voting goes. If it remains shut down into tonight, then I'll come up and do the whole breakdown, because a lot goes into making these videos and putting everything into it. And if I make this video and in the process of doing it or explaining it, they come to an agreement, I'm gonna be mad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna be pretty mad. Yeah. So, but as always, I have some thoughts on the whole Mike Johnson whistleblower situation, but I want to confirm a few more things, and then I'll give it a good breakdown and give you my full thoughts on it. I just want to confirm some things. I believe that they are accurate, but I just want to make sure before I speak on it. And then we'll go from there. Because Mike Johnson he's definitely on the nemesis list. And I don't appreciate that he's bunking with somebody in a home that was historically Frederick Douglass's home. I got some issues with Frederick Douglass as well, but with somebody who has such a heavy porn addiction that he streams porn on the big screen TV in the living room all of the time and is known for having crazy orgies, and Mike Johnson refuses to go home to his wife. But as always, thank you for joining me here.
Bye. Have a great time.
Remember, each one teach one, each one reach one. I will see you all later on. Don't forget, we're going to be, that's what it is. If you have not signed up for tonight's reading or gotten caught up over on YouTube, the whole playlist over there for 107 Days by Kamala Harris, and we will be going through and picking up at August 7th, 90 days to the election. Righty? You all go out, get into some good trouble, but remember, in this economy, nothing, and I mean nothing, that requires bail. Be good, y'all.